It's difficult to admit the truth knowing that my actions caused you pain, knowing that I was the one who shattered the peace we once shared. I never imagined I could be the one to make you cry, to be the reason behind your sleepless nights and the tears you've held back in silence. But here I am, standing face to face with the consequences of the choices I've made, and the hurt I've caused you is undeniable. Every tear you shed feels like a wound to my soul, a reminder of how I've let you down, how I've fractured the bond we once shared, a bond that felt so strong and unbreakable. I see now that I took that connection for granted, assuming it would always be there, never realizing how fragile love can be when it's not nurtured and protected. This is a truth that weighs heavily on me, pressing on my chest every single day, and as much as I wish I could go back in time, I know I can undo what's been done. I can't erase the pain in your eyes or the cracks I've left in your heart. That is something I'll carry with me forever, a constant reminder of what I've lost in my moments of weakness and fear. The guilt is overwhelming, and though I know regret can't fix what's broken, I can't help but replay those moments in my mind, wondering what I could have done differently, how I could have chosen better words, kinder actions, more trust. But I also know that wallowing in guilt won't heal the wounds I've inflicted. All I can do now is own my mistakes fully and completely, without excuses or justifications. I must take responsibility for the damage I've caused, even if it's too late to mend it. Still, deep down, I hold on to the hope that maybe, just maybe, there's a way to make things right, even if it's just one small step at a time. Maybe there's a path forward where trust can be rebuilt, where healing can begin, and where I can prove through my actions and just words that I'm committed to becoming better for you, for us, and for myself. I know I've put you through emotional turmoil, left you feeling betrayed and abandoned, questioning everything we once shared. The trust we built over time, that delicate yet profound bond, has been shattered because of my actions, and I can only imagine the pain that lingers in your heart. The connection we had, something that felt so deep, so unbreakable, now seems fragile, hanging by a thread. My carelessness, my inability to see clearly in the moment, has left a scar, and I realize now that it's not just the hurt I've inflicted upon you, but the way I've distanced myself emotionally that has left you feeling isolated and vulnerable. As I reflect on all of this, I can see how the distance between us has only grown. You've had to create space, understandably, to protect your heart from further pain, from the fear that I could hurt you again. And while I understand why you needed to step back, I also feel the weight of that separation every single day. It's like a barrier has formed, and I'm standing on one side, watching as you retreat to the other, trying to shield yourself from the storm I created. But even as I watch this gap widen, my heart aches to close it, to reach across and pull you back to me. I long to heal the wounds I've caused, to offer you the reassurance and comfort I failed to provide before. More than anything, I want to rebuild the trust we once had, to prove that what we shared was real and still is. I yearn to show you that despite my mistakes, my love for you remains strong, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes to mend what I've broken. We can heal this, if you're willing to let me try. Late at night, when the world is quiet, my thoughts are consumed with you. The stillness of the night brings your presence even closer, as if you're right beside me, lingering in every corner of my mind. I replay moments in my mind, things I said, things I didn't say, wondering how I could have handled everything differently. I find myself tracing the steps of our journey, trying to pinpoint where I went wrong, how I could have been more understanding, more present, more aware of the preciousness of what we had. The regret keeps me up, night after night. It's a constant companion, pulling me deeper into the realization that the words I left unspoken, the actions I failed to take, have built a wall between us that I don't know how to tear down. There's a deep sadness in knowing that I hurt the person who means the most to me, and this weight feels unbearable at times. I never intended to cause you pain, but the reality of my actions haunts me, and the more I dwell on it, the more I realize how much I've taken our connection for granted. It hits me harder each day that what we shared was rare, something profound that not everyone gets to experience. Yet, in my blindness, I let it slip away. I'm left with these endless nights of regret, wishing for another chance to make things right, to show you the love and appreciation you always deserved. I recognize that this pain I've caused you has not only scarred you, but also created walls around your heart walls I'm responsible for building. Every moment I made you question your worth, every time I pulled away when you needed me most, I was laying the foundation for those barriers. You didn't just put them up overnight, they were built over time, piece by piece, as you tried to protect yourself from the emotional wounds I kept inflicting. I know those walls are strong because they were made out of your need to survive the pain I put you through, and now, I see how guarded you've become, how the light in your eyes has dimmed because you don't feel safe letting me in like you once did. I understand why you had to shut me out. It was a matter of self-preservation. You gave me your heart, and I took it for granted, leaving you feeling vulnerable and betrayed. You're protecting yourself from further hurt because trusting me the way you used to feels impossible. I don't blame you for holding back, for keeping me at arm's length, and for questioning my intentions. But what I want you to know, more than anything, is that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to earn that trust back. I'll break down my own walls, work through my own fears, and show up for you in ways I never did before. I know it won't be easy, and it won't happen overnight, but I'm committed to proving to you that I'm someone you can believe in again. Trust is fragile, but I'm ready to rebuild it with patience, honesty, and love. The law of attraction has brought us together for a reason. Our connection is deeper than just a passing relationship. It is a bond that transcends time and circumstance. Every moment we've shared, every challenge we've faced, has only reinforced the undeniable truth that we are meant to be in each other's lives. You are not just a partner to me, you are my mirror, reflecting both my strengths and my weaknesses, my joys and my fears. Through you, I see the person I am and the person I am capable of becoming. You push me to grow, to heal, and to strive for the best version of myself. And because of this, I know that what we have is something rare and precious. Our bond is worth fighting for because it carries the potential to heal old wounds, mend broken hearts, and transform our lives in ways we never imagined. I believe in the power of second chances, the beauty in forgiveness, and the limitless possibilities that come with a fresh start. Together, we have the chance to create something extraordinary, something that honors the deep connection we share, the lessons we've learned, and the love that continues to grow between us. I want you to know that I'm not asking for instant forgiveness, nor am I expecting the walls around your heart to fall away overnight. I understand the gravity of my actions and the hurt they caused, and I respect the time you may need to heal and rebuild trust. What I am asking for is not to be absolved of my past mistakes in an instant, but for the opportunity to earn back your faith in me, step by step, day by day. I want to prove through my actions, not just my words, that I've grown, that I've taken the lessons learned from our pain and used them to become a better man. I don't want to rush you or pressure you in any way. I'm aware that healing takes time, and trust once broken cannot be mended easily. But I'm here, willing to do the work, to show you with consistency and dedication that I can be the person you can rely on, the person who stands by your side no matter what. I want to be the one who not only supports you but also uplifts you in every way, encouraging your growth, your dreams, and your happiness. I want to be the kind of partner who doesn't just love you when things are easy, but one who stands firm when life gets tough. I want to be a safe place for you, a source of strength, love, and security. I am committed to showing you that I've not only learned from my past, but that I am actively becoming the partner you deserve, someone who is worthy of your love and trust. I know it will take time, and I am ready to be patient, to work at this every day, because you're worth every effort, every step of the journey. The journey we've been on together has been full of highs and lows, moments of joy and moments of sorrow, some days where everything felt right, like the universe had aligned just for us, and other days where the weight of our struggle seemed unbearable. Yet, through every challenge, every tear, and every smile, I find myself always coming back to one undeniable truth: I can't envision my life without you in it. It's as if my soul knows no other way to exist than in connection with yours. You are not just a part of my life, you are the very essence of my twin flame, my other half, the one who completes me in ways the words can barely capture. The love I have for you is not just on the surface, fleeting or momentary. It runs deep, touching parts of me I didn't even know existed until you came into my life. It's a love that reaches beyond time and space, a connection that transcends any temporary distance or misunderstanding. This love, this bond, isn't something that can be easily explained, but I feel it in my core, in every fiber of my being, and because of that, I refuse to let this be the end of our story. I believe in us, in what we have, and I'm committed to fighting for this, for you no matter how hard the road ahead may seem. I am fully committed to undertaking the deep and sometimes challenging inner work required for personal growth, transformation, and the evolution necessary to become the version of myself capable of loving you in the way you truly deserve. I understand that this journey will not be straightforward or simple. Healing from past wounds is a gradual process, and rebuilding trust is a task that demands sustained effort and dedication. Yet, I am prepared to confront these difficulties head-on. I am eager to demonstrate to you that my intentions are genuine and that I am wholly devoted to making amends and mending what has been broken. The love we share is extraordinary and rare, and I have a profound belief in its power to rise above and overcome the pain and hardships we have both endured. I am confident that, with patience and perseverance, our love can heal and flourish, proving that we are capable of transcending the struggles of the past and creating a future filled with hope and mutual understanding. In the past, I allowed my ego and fears to dictate my actions, making choices that hurt both of us. I'd pushed you away when all I truly desired was to draw you nearer, to have you by my side in a deeper and more intimate way. I was paralyzed by fear of exposing my vulnerabilities, fear of revealing the parts of myself that I was ashamed of, and fear of being rejected for them. These fears led me to erect walls around my heart, keeping you at a distance when what I really needed was to let you in. With clearer insight, I understand that it was precisely in that fear and insecurity that I inflicted the most hurt upon you. I deceived myself into believing that pushing you away was the right course of action, and in doing so, I not only betrayed my own feelings but also lied to you about what I truly felt and desired. This realization brings a deep sense of remorse, as I see how my actions, driven by fear, were a betrayal of the love and connection I genuinely yearn for. I know I've lost your trust, and I fully understand that it won't be easy to regain it. Trust, once broken, requires time and genuine effort to mend, and I am prepared to undertake the journey. I am here, standing in my truth, acknowledging my past mistakes and ready to take full responsibility for my actions. I don't want to live in the shadows of my errors any longer. I yearn to step into the light with you, to be transparent and honest, and to show you that I am not the same person I was before. The person I was then acted out of fear and insecurity, but I've grown and learned valuable lessons since then. I've come to understand that true love demands vulnerability, and I am now ready to open up in ways I've never dared before. I'm ready to let you into the deepest parts of my being, to share my fears, my dreams, and my heart with you completely. I am prepared to lay bare my soul, leaving behind any walls of pride or pretense that I once hid behind. No longer will I pretend that I don't care, because the truth is, I care more than you could ever know. The thought of losing you is more than I can bear. The idea of navigating life without you by my side feels overwhelmingly unbearable. You are my twin flame, the one who understands me on a profound, soul-deep level, and I cannot envision a future that doesn't include you. The connection we share is sacred and irreplaceable, and I am determined not to let it slip through my fingers. I know this process won't be easy. There are wounds that need time to heal, trust that must be rebuilt from the ground up, and meaningful conversations that must take place. But I am committed to putting in the effort, fighting for our love with everything I have, and proving to you that I am worth taking a chance on once more. I believe deeply in us, in the love we share, and in the potential for a future together that is even stronger and more fulfilling than before. So here I am, standing before you broken yet resolute. I'm not just standing here passively, I'm filled with an unwavering determination to show you that I am not giving up on us. I am resolute in my commitment to make things right, to mend the cracks that have formed between us, and to rebuild the bond we once shared with even greater strength. My heart is set on creating a love that is more profound, more resilient, and more unbreakable than ever before. I am acutely aware of the pain I've caused you, and for that, I am profoundly sorry. Each tear you've shed weighs heavily on my soul, and I regret every moment that contributed to your suffering. However, I also believe that this pain we're experiencing can be the turning point for something extraordinary. It can be the catalyst for a deeper understanding of each other, for a connection that grows stronger through adversity, and for a love that overcomes every challenge that comes our way. Together, we have the power to heal, to rise above the hurt, and to rediscover the path that leads us back to each other. Because you and you are twin flames, bound by a connection that is worth every effort and every fight. Please do like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Your support means the world to me.